So for the past 2 days, we've been filming our monthly short for February, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So first of all, I'd like to thank those who commented on my last video about my first experience directing here at Building Characters. And I enjoyed talking about kind of my own personal experience and what I've learned so far being here. So I'm going to continue that this week and delve into what I learned from our time shooting the past couple days, our monthly skit for February. So for those of you who don't know, each month here at Building Characters we have a bigger, more ambitious sort of kind of skit that we do at the end of the month where we try to involve more people and kind of flex our filmmaking muscles a little bit more. Now, I don't want to give too much away about what our skit for this coming month is all about. You're going to kind of have to wait and see it yourself, but I'm going to tell you a bit about my role and what I had to do in the production of it and my experiences and kind of what I gleaned. So for this project, I was kind of pulling double duty. I was the writer of the short, and I also was kind of the lead character in it as well. Now, I've written a few of the weekly sketches we've done here before, but obviously I've never written one of our monthly sketches. I mean, this is only the second one we've actually tried making. Without getting into too many spoilers, though, the thing I really want to talk about is kind of my impression seeing lots of other people speak and act words that I, myself, had actually written. It's a really weird observation to see. I mean, something that you created, other people putting a lot of effort into trying to actually give life to, on the screen. For these monthly skits, we really wanted to try pulling in more people too, so we really got to work with a lot of other actors who aren't a normal mainstays here at the Building Characters team. Getting to see so many different people come in and read lines that I had written was, it was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. One of the things that does take a little getting used to, though, is the fact that obviously you as the writer have one way in your head, you kind of imagine most people saying it, and then when you see someone else bring their own take to it, it's gonna be different. A lot of the times, though, that's great. It allows for collaboration and hopefully a better product at the end of it. So getting an experience to work with so many other people and really see what worked and what didn't in terms of writing was a great experience, and I definitely learned a lot. Like I said, though, my roles kind of include two different things, writing and acting. So on the acting side of things, I also kind of, again, learned a lot. I know I keep saying I learned a lot, but honestly, I am. I'm new to this. Most of us here at Building Characters are new to film in general. So the only point of us kind of doing all this is to learn, is to expand our knowledge and our skill sets and hopefully continue to build upon what we have and produce better films. I would say the thing I've definitely gotten the most experience at so far here at Building Characters is acting in front of a camera. Like I've mentioned before, I have a lot of stage experience, and that includes a lot of acting. I've acted in dozens of shows here in the area, and it's a lot of fun, but there are differences between stage acting and film acting, as I've also mentioned before. And when you're the person actually acting, it gives you a lot of insight into what must be going on in film actors' minds. See, with stage, you really get to kind of feed off of energy. There's energy from the audience, there's a lot of energy from other people on the cast that you're on stage with, and this energy kind of makes each performance slightly unique. You get to kind of feel the specific energy of that audience and kind of cater to it. You can kind of, tweak and, make sure that what you're doing plays the best it can to this specific audience. With film, obviously you don't have that. It's you and sometimes, one or two other people in a scene, but then there's lots of tech people standing around, but you don't get a lot of acting energy from them because they're not there as an audience. All these tech people, they have their own jobs. They're directors, they're gaffers, they're sound and boom operators. So they're all doing their own specific important jobs. You, as the actor, are supposed to be focusing on that. And obviously you have a director who's kind of giving you notes and stuff. But not having an audience's energy to feed off of really, in my mind, has taught me that for an actor on film, you kind of have to create your own energy a lot more. It's really hard to do it between each take, too. You really got to muster back up all this energy each time, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm excited, though, to really try to push myself to become a better film actor and figure out what works for me and what works best for most people in terms of how to make the best performance you can, because there's definitely a lot of different factors to take into consideration between film and stage. I'm looking forward to the challenge though, because again, building characters and being here with these wonderful people is the whole point of pushing ourselves and really trying to expand our skill sets. So I'm really excited to see a couple months from now where I've gotten to. Thank you guys for listening to my incoherent ramblings. I hope you found something that at least made a sort of sense that you could understand. As always, like and subscribe down below, and please leave me a comment telling me about some of your own experiences with film so I can continue to learn. I really appreciate all the comments we've been getting on some of these videos. They've been very insightful. I'm definitely reading them and going to apply them to all the stuff that we continue to produce here. I've kind of backed myself into a corner with trying to come up with a creative way to end each of my videos, and right now I got nothing. Nope.